7 signs. You may have become a lackadaisical person to be around. It's common to face occasional motivational slumps or low energy, but when these slumps become a permanent state of being, it's essential to take notice. If you find yourself consistently dragging your feet, lacking inspiration, or feeling like you're not reaching your potential, it can lead you to question whether this is a fleeting phase or a more lasting transformation. Here, we've gathered 7 warning signs to help you identify if you're sliding into a lackadaisical lifestyle or if you're experiencing the typical ebbs and flows of life. Recognizing these signs can be a critical first step in reevaluating your habits and attitudes to ensure you're not becoming a less engaging person to be around. 1. Constant procrastination, avoiding today's tasks for tomorrow. Do you often witness your to-do list growing longer with each passing day, akin to a snowball rolling downhill? If that sounds familiar, you might be grappling with the tenacious grip of procrastination. Procrastination, in itself, is not an unusual occurrence. We all occasionally postpone mundane chores. However, it becomes a cause for concern when procrastination turns into a habit, a convenient excuse to evade your responsibilities. Chronic procrastination can result in missed opportunities, heightened stress levels, and the overwhelming sensation of falling behind. When "I'll do it tomorrow" becomes your default response, and tomorrow never seems to arrive, it marks the initial sign of becoming lackadaisical. Recognizing this pattern is the first vital step in conquering it. Remember, every significant journey commences with a single step. Commence small, and as you build momentum, you'll find that breaking tasks into more manageable chunks can make them appear less intimidating. 2. Excessive comfort in routine, trapped in the monotony. While valuing a degree of structure and predictability in your life is entirely reasonable, holding on to routine too tightly can signal a lackadaisical disposition. At first glance, this might appear paradoxical. Aren't disciplined routines often linked with productivity and success? However, the issue arises when routine morphs into complacency, when you become so entrenched in your daily patterns that you resist any form of change or challenge. Your actions become repetitive, not because they bring you happiness or satisfaction, but solely because they are familiar and secure. If you've ceased searching for new experiences and learning opportunities, and instead prefer to cocoon yourself in your comfort zone, you might be on the path to a lackadaisical existence. Life is a journey of growth and exploration. Do not permit the fear of the unknown or the allure of routine to hinder you from embracing all the rich experiences life has to offer. 3. Apathy towards your environment, the fading wonder. Have you ceased to observe the world around you? Do the changing seasons, the bustling city streets, or even the smiles of your loved ones fail to capture your attention anymore? This might indicate a drift towards a lackadaisical attitude. Being indifferent to your surroundings goes beyond getting lost in your own world. It signifies a loss of curiosity and wonder that adds joy and excitement to life. If you discover that you are increasingly disconnected or unresponsive to life's small pleasures and novel experiences, it's time to take notice. Life is replete with beauty and novelty, but to uncover them, you must actively engage with your environment. Rekindle your sense of wonder. Take a stroll in the park, explore a new hobby, or simply spend time observing the world around you. By re-establishing a connection with your surroundings, you can break free from indifference and rejuvenate your enthusiasm for life. 4. Neglecting your well-being, a wake-up call. Here's an interesting fact. The World Health Organization defines health not merely as the absence of disease, but as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. If you find yourself neglecting your health, skipping meals, postponing exercise, or not getting enough sleep, you're not only harming your body, but also undermining your overall quality of life. This neglect can be an indication of a lackadaisical attitude. Overlooking your health conveys a clear message that you're not placing a priority on your own well-being. When you don't care about yourself, it becomes challenging to summon the energy and enthusiasm to care about other aspects of your life or the people in it. Recall that health is wealth. You can start by making small changes to your daily routine: a balanced meal, a good night's sleep, or even a short outdoor walk. These steps can bring about a significant positive impact on your overall well-being and help you shake off that lackadaisical feeling. 5. The dimming of your passion. Do you recall a time when you used to wake up eagerly, your heart brimming with excitement, for your hobby, your job, or a project you were immersed in? If that spark has now dimmed, and you find yourself just going through the motions without any genuine enthusiasm, it could be a sign that a lackadaisical attitude is taking hold. Passion is the fuel that propels us forward. It infuses us with a sense of vitality, motivation, and an eagerness to conquer the world. When that passion wanes, everything around us can start to appear monotonous and uninspiring. Feeling disconnected or lost from your passion is a common human experience. We all have those moments. However, the key is not to allow this state of mind to become your new normal. Take the time to rediscover what initially ignited that fire within you. It may require some soul-searching and self-reflection, but rekindling your passion can aid in dispelling the lackadaisical attitude and inspire you to embrace life with renewed enthusiasm. 6. The constant yes syndrome. You might believe that agreeing to every request or invitation is a sign of being engaged and fully participating in life. However, the contrary might be true. If you're consistently saying yes, even when you'd rather not, it could be a warning sign of a lackadaisical attitude. Frequently saying yes doesn't necessarily indicate enthusiasm or genuine commitment. Instead, it might reveal a struggle with setting boundaries and an inability to prioritize your own needs. This can lead to burnout and a sense of disconnection from your own desires and aspirations. It's essential to express your true feelings, learn to say no when necessary, and establish healthy boundaries. This isn't about selfishness. It's about respecting your own time and energy. Taking these steps can help you regain control of your life, dispel the lackadaisical attitude, and infuse more intention and purpose into your daily existence. 7. The demise of goal setting. When was the last time you set a goal for yourself? If you're struggling to recall, this could be an unmistakable sign of a lackadaisical attitude creeping in. Goal setting is more than merely achieving objectives. It's about having something to strive for, a sense of purpose that keeps you motivated. Without goals, life can lose its direction and become repetitive, contributing to a lackadaisical state of mind. If you've noticed a decline in your once ambitious self and have stopped dreaming and planning for the future, it's time for some introspection. What are the things you aspire to accomplish? What are your dreams? Begin by setting small, achievable goals. Achieving these objectives can reignite your motivation and help combat a lackadaisical attitude. Remember, it's not solely about reaching the destination. It's about relishing the journey. Embrace the process of working toward your goals and find joy in every step along the way. The power of self-awareness. Identifying the signs of a lackadaisical attitude is just the first step in the journey of self-discovery. While it's a crucial starting point, the real work commences when you decide to address these signs head-on. It's essential to understand that everyone experiences lackadaisical days, or phases, from time to time. You're not alone in feeling unmotivated or indifferent. However, the key is to prevent these phases from defining your overall attitude towards life. Overcoming a lackadaisical attitude is a journey that demands self-awareness, self-acceptance, and proactive steps. It requires honesty with yourself about your feelings and behaviors, even when they might not be particularly flattering. Unveiling the power of self-awareness. Self-awareness is akin to shining a light into the previously shadowed corners of your mind. It's the key to comprehending why you may be feeling lackadaisical and how this state is influencing your life. Are you discontent with your job? Do you sense isolation in your personal relationships? Are you giving your physical health the attention it deserves? Give yourself the gift of time during this introspective process. Delve deep into your emotions and motivations, and strive to genuinely comprehend the inner workings of your psyche. While this exploration may be uncomfortable initially, remember that personal growth often emerges from stepping out of your comfort zone. Once you've gained clarity about your feelings and behaviors, it's time to embrace acceptance. This doesn't entail resignation. It signifies recognizing your current condition without passing judgment. It's about granting yourself permission to be human, with all the associated imperfections and occasional missteps. With acceptance comes the necessity of self-compassion. Throughout this journey, treat yourself with kindness. You need not possess all the answers instantly, and it's perfectly fine to feel uncertain or overwhelmed. The power of taking action. Ultimately, the true transformation unfolds when you begin to take action. Empowered with self-awareness and self-acceptance, you can initiate changes that will help you overcome the lackadaisical attitude. This might entail setting new goals, rekindling long-lost passions, or mastering the art of saying no. It could involve prioritizing self-care, seeking novel experiences, or breaking free from the shackles of routine. Regardless of the specifics, every stride you take toward conquering a lackadaisical attitude represents a step toward a more engaged and gratifying life. Remember, the journey is yours to mold and redefine, embracing self-love on your path. As I've ventured through my own journey, I've discovered that self-love is not just a concept, but a fundamental cornerstone for every facet of life, particularly in conquering a lackadaisical attitude. In the throes of a lackadaisical state, it's natural to be self-critical, to cast judgment on what we perceive as a lack of drive or motivation. However, self-condemnation only serves to exacerbate the problem, rendering us even more stuck, indifferent, and lethargic. The healing power of self-love. Self-love presents an alternative approach. It encourages us to view ourselves with empathy and understanding, to acknowledge our challenges without the weight of judgment. Self-love reminds us that it's acceptable not to be at our best all the time. It's okay to feel lost or uninspired. It's okay to be human. Embracing self-love doesn't mean turning a blind eye to the signs of a lackadaisical attitude. Quite the contrary. It means recognizing these signs and understanding that they are part and parcel of your journey. They are not something to be ashamed of, but rather indicators that prompt you to reassess specific aspects of your life. The gift of self-love. Self-love encourages us to take charge of our own well-being, nurturing our bodies, minds, and souls. It underscores our intrinsic worthiness of happiness, fulfillment, and love. When we practice self-love, we grant ourselves the liberty to take steps toward overcoming a lackadaisical attitude, be it setting fresh goals, breaking free from the monotony of routine, or simply asserting our needs. A continuous journey. Self-love is not a final destination. It's a perpetual journey. Some days will prove easier than others. Some days you'll feel empowered and driven, while on others, the lackadaisical sensation might return. And that's perfectly acceptable. What truly matters is that you continue to love yourself throughout it all. Show up for yourself with kindness, compassion, and understanding. In doing so, you can traverse the path toward overcoming a lackadaisical attitude with grace and resilience. Remember, it's a journey of self-love and self-discovery. If you liked today's content, remember to click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on our future awesome videos.